All right, looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. I'm Sara. I'm from the Harmonious Duo, part one. The other half is, I think he's actually out playing poker tonight. But anyway, I just wanted to come in and shoot this video for you guys. It's actually a very last minute decision. I originally only created a blog post for this topic, but I decided, it would probably be a good idea if I gave you a little bit of a over-the-shoulder kind of walkthrough on just how easy it is to create your own landing pages. Now, if you've tuned into this video, it's because you've been searching for an easy landing page creator, but you haven't found one yet. You've been wanting to know how to make, how to make landing pages, creating your own unique landing pages that speak to you, to your brand in your business. Most oftentimes, it's very easy for us to sit back and just accept these standard stock, very overly exposed landing pages that our company gives us. But if you're looking to break out, if you're looking to set yourself apart in your business, if your goal is to make sure that you are in the 3% of network marketers or business owners who can take their business and just take it to outstanding heights, way above everybody else. You're here because you don't want your business to be average. You don't want it to be ordinary. You don't want it to be like everybody else's. You want to know, what do you need to do to stand out? And the first step in standing out is learning how to create your own landing pages, how to make your own landing pages, guys. This is going to be a huge step for you. This is exactly why I decided that at the last minute I was going to come in and give you this over-the-shoulder walkthrough, because I've realized in asking many people what keeps them from creating their own landing pages, I often get told, it's very difficult, right? They think that you have to have design experience, or you have to know how to do HTML coding, or you have to know how to do Adobe Photoshop. They feel that, it takes up too much time, that because it's too difficult, it takes up too much time. They don't know how to do it. It kind of scares them a little bit. And then their third big concern is the fact that, it's expensive. So what do you do if you've done a little bit of research and you've seen a lot of these very big landing page creators and you check out their pricing and it's an arm and a leg and you're thinking to yourself, holy crap, there's no way I can afford it. Especially if you're just getting started. Chances are, if you're on this video, you still have a very tight budget for yourself because you're just now beginning to grow your business. Well, I completely understand exactly where you are. We were at that point for a long time. I'm sorry, not for a long time. Recently in our business, because we've only been online for a little over a year. And when we finally took the step to learning how to create our own landing pages, we did a lot of research and we came across the same options you were. We thought the same things, that it's, I don't know how to do that stuff because I'm not a coder. I don't have a lot of design experience. I don't really feel like I know what I'm doing. It's going to take me all day long and it's going to cost us a truckload of money. And it kept us from making our own landing pages, which resulted in us constantly using the exact same pages that everyone and their mother was seeing from people who were promoting the same business opportunity as we were. And that did nothing to help us build our own unique brand, build our own authority within our business, and help us capture leads, which is probably an issue you're also struggling with. So in this quick video tutorial, this quick over the shoulder, I'm going to show you how using this easy landing page creator that I'm about to show you is going to save you tons of time because it's very easy to use. The walkthrough process is very simple and you're going to get outstanding customer support. I mean, quite honestly, the support from this specific lead page creator versus other ones that I've tested with is just, it blows my mind. They've really stepped it up a notch when it comes to separating themselves in terms of their customer support, because I have been in constant contact with the co-founder as well as with a growth and rate optimizer named Izzy. They have been instrumental help in helping me get the pages that we've been testing to see how well things function with this process in terms of getting them up and running. So any questions I've had, they've been there to answer them. They've done great work. You're really gonna get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to this specific landing page creator. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my screen share. And also, guys, I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit, a little low, but my little one is asleep and I'm trying very hard not to wake her because it takes forever to get her to go to sleep. Well, here we go. Okay. All right, I think it worked. Okay, cool. So the landing page creator that I'm about to show you guys is called Kickoff Labs. So awesome. If you come over here to their site, of course, whenever you have the time yourself, you can go through all of their features, their benefits. And this is the cool thing, is that they actually list off the benefits and separate them based off what you're most likely looking for. And right now I'm just in their showcase to give you guys an idea of what you can expect. You know, just look at all of these beautiful landing pages. And most often when we come across things like this, we think to ourselves, oh my gosh, this must have taken them forever. They had to have a design team do this for them. There's no way that I can learn how to do that. I don't know how to code. You do not have to worry about any of that, guys. And I'm going to show you exactly why. But just, I mean, look at this. They have some amazing work. And of course, you know, you can always see more. And here's what I mean by getting the best bang for your buck is you have the opportunity to do a 30-day trial. Okay, so you can test this out, get comfortable with it for 30 days before you have to make a payment. What I recommend you do is as soon as you start your free trial, you go ahead and let them know that you're going to want to upgrade to the premium package when this trial is over. And the reason I say that is because if you're just getting started out, you're still going to need a few benefits that come from having this particular package. So if you look at the starter, yeah, you get unlimited landing pages and unlimited visitors, but you don't get very much else. And if you want the most amount of flexibility for this specific landing page creator, you're gonna trust me, guys, and just go for the $49 a month. If you're looking at the premium package here versus premium packages elsewhere, this one is the most cost friendly for those of you who have a tighter budget right now, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and sign in and show you guys just how easy it is to make your own landing pages. And I cannot even type right now. Okay, now I'm still within my 30-day trial, and we haven't actually promoted these specific pages because I wanted to make sure that all of the back-end technical stuff was connected, and I wanted to test out as much of the functions in terms of the editing and design that I possibly could. I wanted to do a lot of compare and contrast with their editing process compared to the current lead page software that we're using as our promotional tool. So if it looks a little bare, it's just because the only testing that we've been doing is within our own autoresponder. Basically, I'm the big lead. I'm the leads here because I've been doing all the testing and the responding and the connecting and making sure everything is up and running. So when we do decide to finally integrate everything over, because that's what we're doing in this 30-day process, we're in the middle of integrating all of our campaigns over into Kickoff Labs, but I needed to make sure that everything is properly connected before we can do that. So what you would do, guys, when you are ready to create a campaign, which a campaign is your lead page here, okay? You come over here and you click this big green button and you give your campaign a name. So say you sell body wraps, okay? And you want to create your first lead page. So you could come in here and name this campaign Body Wraps Lead Capture Page #1 and just create your campaign. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through how to create a new landing page. And then you would give this one a name. So you could Body Wraps. You can always come in and rename your landing page. I'm just trying to spit something out off the top of my head. All right, so once you have your landing page name, you can come out here and pick a template. I've personally found the quickest way to get to what you're looking for is to use the filter by options. So if you want to use just a simple box, you can do that and it'll sort them out. If you want to use a background image, sorts it out. If you want to do a video, you got that. You want to show a few image slides, you have that too. But for this purpose, since we're going to do a lead capture page, I'm going to do lead generation, and I'm going to walk you through how to set up a how did you hear about me page, right? Because that's one of the big things that we as marketers in our business need to know is where are our customers finding us? And if we can't track that, we're leaving a lot of information off the table, because if we can find out where we are getting the most exposure for our customers, we'll be able to focus more of our attention on that specific funnel. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so you come over here and you go to edit landing page, and this is what you get. Now we're just gonna go ahead and go down the list in order. It's very simple. It's so easy to use, guys. It really takes you no time at all. So if you want to add in your logo, you could do that here. We were testing with a specific niche for my fiance. He's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. I just like to tease him and give him flack for it. But if you have your own logo, you can add that in here. If you want a different image, you can come here and you can sort them by people, nature, objects, blurred, holiday, tiled backgrounds, or you can upload your own images. But I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and stick with this one just because it feels very festive. All right, so you can come out here and choose your background layout. Do you want to scale it? Do you want to tile it? So if you uploaded your own image and it happened to be a small image, you could tile it, although I wouldn't really recommend it because that just kind of looks a little tacky. But anyway, I would just stick with scale for now. Okay, and for the page layout, it's referring to this nifty little box right here. So do you want it in the center? Do you want it on the left? Of course, now it's taking forever. Or do you want it on the, oh, there it goes, the left. It was supposed to go to the left. Or do you want it on the right? Now, this option in terms of the page layout, the left or the right, is going to be very helpful if you have an image of a person looking in this direction. So if you have a picture of, say, yourself, and you're looking over to the right, then you would want this box to be over on the right. That's a success tip for you guys. If you are looking to your left, make sure that your page layout, your box, is to the left-hand side, okay? If you're going to use an image of a person looking at something, make sure they're looking in the direction of your capture page box, of this information right here. Okay, now you can do special effects. You can have a borderline. You can do color. You can do beats. And I'm not sure, yeah, there we go. See, it looks like it's thumping to the bass drum, and that I think that's really cool. Or you can do rise, which is this one. So when someone comes up to the box, you see how the box rises off of the page, or you can have it do nothing. And then you can do show your tagline, which is this right here. If you want to do a text form below, you have this option right here. So if you wanted to put, we'll leave this here and I'll show you what you can use that for. And then you can also come down here and take advantage of this footer space. So if you want to add in your Facebook group, I'm sorry, your Facebook page, you can do that. If you wanted to come in here and, you know, put your Instagram. Whoa. Sorry. If you wanted to come in and put your blog, you could do that. Where did everybody go? There we go. Okay. If you wanted your blog there, you could do that as well. And see, it gives you these icons to match whatever social media profile you connect it to. This can be very helpful with you guys in terms of connecting with your leads in a social media platform that they may feel most comfortable with. Now, you don't have to use this. I'm just showing you that you have the flexibility to do so, okay? So now we're gonna come over here to fonts. If you want to change your, well, actually we should probably give it. Okay. Now, the reason that I'm walking you through how to create a capture page, and in specific, it's a how did you hear about us page, is because chances are if you were just getting started with learning how to create your own landing pages, how to make a landing page, you need to be able to track, like I said earlier, where your audience is connecting with you the most frequently. So you know where to target the majority of your focus. If you cannot track where the bulk of your leads and your customers are coming from, you're leaving a lot of valuable information on the table, which can result in you losing out on a truck ton of money for your business. Just make sure you have a how did you hear about us page somewhere for your business, okay? Okay. But say that you don't like the font, you have tons of options here. You can come in here and pick which ones you want. And of course, it's always going to update your preview. Here we go. So if that's what you wanted to go with, there you go. And if you wanted to change the colors, you can change the background color for your box, for your text, for your button, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so, okay, all right. Now, if you're doing a how did you hear about us page, then obviously you need to give your potential leads options on where you feel they most likely found you from. So you would come over here, and I would suggest use the check mark choice, just because it's the most, it lists out the options very easily. So it doesn't require your lead to push a button and scroll through anything. They can just do it with their eyes and click, click, click. It's just easier on your lead. So you don't have to worry about this right here. For right now, just focus on the options in which you're giving your leads. So let's do Facebook. And let's do another one. Let's say Twitter. On Twitter. Maybe they heard about you from your blog. And let's do YouTube. Okay, so now that you've given them the options, whatever it is that you decide to do, but say you want your email down below the options, then all you got to do is come over here and select the box you want to switch around, and look at that. So quick, it takes care of it for you, and look how clean it looks. Now, here's another tip that I'm going to give you guys when it comes to editing the text of your button. Make sure the message matches the message you sent to your leads to get them on this page in the first place. For example, say you were promoting a free ebook, right? And when they clicked the link to get to your ebook, it brings them here first. You want to make sure that your button reflects that same message. So if your intention was to give them a free ebook, then your button should say something along the lines of, claim your free ebook now, or I'm ready for my ebook, something like that. But you want to tie in the message of what you promised them to get them onto this page in the first place. Does that make sense, guys? I hope that makes sense. All right. And then here is where some really cool stuff happens. I love this feature, is the thank you message. Take advantage of this, guys. I'm giving you a golden nugget here. The reason why this is so important, guys, is because of the fact that the second, okay, say I'm a lead and I come to this page, I check Facebook, I enter my email. Actually, let's go ahead and change that. Yeah, we want to emphasize, we want their real email address, right? Okay, so again, say I'm the lead, I come in here, I click how I heard about them. I enter my email and I go to click my button, right? Because I've done all the process. I'm ready to claim my book. I'm ready to claim my offer that you're giving me. The second that I click this button, this message pops up on their screen. So you do not have to worry about waiting the 5 to 10 minutes for your autoresponder to kick in and send your free offer to your lead. They can get it right away. So okay, your offer is the free ebook, right? Okay. So like I said, this is the thank you page. Now this is where you have two options, and this is what I recommend for this particular landing page creator. If you decide to go with Kickoff Labs, which I'm going to strongly recommend that you do because you're going to get the best bang for your buck, especially if you're just getting started out, don't make me say it again, is the fact that in the thank you message, you can actually connect your ebook to this page. So if you do not want any interruption in between your lead getting your free offer, you can connect it right here. If you have a link for your ebook that they have to share, that they have to click in order, to get the book, then you would just highlight the title of your ebook and insert the link. So if you're pulling your ebook off of your Google Drive and you have that share link, you would post that here and it would connect. As soon as your lead clicks on this link, it's going to give them that ebook. Just like that, there's no waiting time. If you wanted to have a special video message here, you can insert a video and you would just get the embed code from YouTube. If you want to do a picture, you can do a picture. Same thing, guys. You have so much flexibility here in really driving home that person-to-person connectivity with your lead that can help you foster a very positive, very beneficial relationship for the both of you guys, okay? So I want to make sure to emphasize that you understand how much power you have in the option of this thank you message. Okay, now for this text, because I almost forgot, you can put a note to remind your leads your free ebook or offer will be sent to the email provided above. And this is just a technique that you can use to drive home the fact that if you want the free offer that you're giving, you've got to use the email address that is your actual email address. This is driving home the fact that if you are attempting to get your ebook, if you're trying to scam and use a fake email address, then they're not going to get the offers that will come later on down the road. And this just kind of, drives it home with your leads to just remind them to do the honest thing and just give the real email address. Or if you wanted to, you could put a spam-free note. You could say to make your audience feel, your potential leads feel more trusting of you. You could say something like, your information will never be sold to third parties. Or something along the lines of, something like that. You can use this bottom text to drive home, a little bit more of confidence with your leads on why they can feel comfortable with trusting you. But okay, so say that's all set, that's all good to go, and this is the one that you want to work with. You would come over here and push save and then publish. Once your page is published, you can come down here and take this URL and promote that on your social media sites or in your emails. You can hyperlink it. You can, put it wherever you need to go. Or if you do not want this to be what's, put out there, say you have a custom domain that you want to use, you can follow this tutorial video on how to connect this link to your custom domain so that, you can make it more visually appealing for your audience. And of course, you You have options to publish it to your Facebook, to your WordPress blog, or you can download it and host it on your own servers. But here's something that I think is really cool that can help you guys out is every campaign you make gives you emails, okay? In your email settings, it's going to give you your from name and it's going to give a from address. This is the address that's going to be connected with your sign-on account. So if you want to give a different one, you're going to have to come in and manually change it every time. And then you have these automatic replies. Now, if you're just getting started and say, let's say maybe you're not quite familiar with your autoresponder just yet, but you want to get a message out to your leads after they've collected your free offer. This is the email that's going to show up in their inbox after the thank you message has popped off their screen. So they're going to get the automatic thank you on their screen as soon as they push the button, and they'll get this message, which you can customize to use as a opportunity to to give yourself some extra time while you're setting up your autoresponder. If you don't want to use it, just uncheck it, come click Save Email Settings. Make sure that you do the same for your influencer emails. You guys won't really need that right now. And then just come down here and connect this lead page to your list. So if you have Aweber or MailChimp or Zapier, whatever that is, follow the instructions to connect it here. If you're like me and you use GetResponse, then you're going to have to contact support and have them connect your campaigns to your email funnels. So for example, what I would do is I would send Josh, the co-founder who I'm in constant contact with, I would send him a message and I would say, hey Josh, I have just created a new campaign called Body Wraps Lead Page, and I'm looking to have it connected to my GetResponse email funnel, whatever the name of my funnel is. And as long as you give him your API key, he'll connect it for you every time. And he does it like in a snap, within 5 minutes, everything's set up. You don't, and you're on your way out the door running. You don't have to worry about anything else. And everything is connected for you. So you don't have to worry about lag time between your GetResponse account and your landing pages from Kickoff Labs. So much ridiculous potential here, guys. And here's another thing that I want to show you that I feel is going to be a big help for you guys is in reporting. Oh, let me go to a different campaign where I have a test lead on it. Now, this one is a job applicant series that we were testing with to this was something that we were sending out on a person-to-person basis, and we actually ended up only sending it to one because we wanted to test it out first, which ended up being Josh, the co-founder, so we could make sure that everything was set up correctly. And what happens when you look at your leads reports is that every time somebody comes into your capture page and they input their information with Kickoff Labs, the reason why I think this is so cool is the fact that not only do you have your lead email in your autoresponder, but you get a bunch more information about that particular lead in your leads report. You can come over here and go to View Card, and within an hour of your lead signing up, Kickoff Labs pulls a bunch of information associated with the email address. And guys, that means if that email address is connected to a social media profile, for example, it's going to give you that information here. And if you wanted to really drive home just how much your leads can know you, like you, and trust you, and eventually buy from you, you can use this to your advantage by connecting with them on your social media accounts. How cool is that? Like, I just gave you such a huge golden nugget. You don't even, I don't think you guys may realize the power of the information I just gave you. If you did, congratulations. I expect you to take action on this pronto. All right. But in terms of learning how to, here we go. Where am I at? Okay. In terms of learning how to make a landing page, creating landing pages, an easy landing page creator software that you can use that's not going to take you hours of your day. It's not difficult to use. It's fast. It's reliable. You've got great customer support, and it's very budget friendly, especially for the new entrepreneurs. I just gave you a fantastic tool. And like I said, you get 30 days to test this out. So if you want to give it a try, all you have to do from as soon as this video is over, guys, is click the link you should, if you're on Google Plus, you should see it over to, I think it's this side. It's going to connect you to our blog, building a brand online /Sarah Leanne. That's our new beta testing blog. We're fiddling around with some new things right now, but that is where you can find exactly how you can get your free 30-day trial using Kickoff Labs and more information about why you're going to want to use it as your brand new, easy to use landing page creator. Instead of having to go out and fuss and try and find something that works for you in your budget, I just gave you exactly what you need in order to make this step in your business. So I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video. I'm sorry if I spoke quietly. I'm just trying very hard not to wake up my daughter. But at the last minute, I decided that I was going to come in and give you this over-the-shoulder walkthrough because I know how important it is for you to see, not just hear, not just think about, but for you to see how easy creating your own unique landing pages are, and give you the confidence you need to go out and start creating landing pages that are unique to you, your brand, and your particular business, okay? So no more standard stock company lead pages, guys. We're better than that. Go and follow the steps that I gave you. Check out our blog, buildingabrandonline.com/Sarah Leanne for more information about getting your free 30-day account and more information about this particular tool and resources. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good night.